everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 11 called Colonial Day. I said that all wrong. Colonial Day. Recap?
Rosalind's losing her mind slowly. She's starting to manifest things. She was giving a speech and she could see like snakes appearing on like the podium and whatnot. Obviously it's because of what the medicine or the drugs that she's taking. Starbuck gets to lead her first kind of assault. They're running out, the whole fleet is running out of fuel basically, and they find a base that's just so happened to be occupied by Cylons. So she leads her first attack on that. And it's quite funny because they tell us one version of the story, one version of the plan, and then they obviously show us a different side of it. Obviously they didn't even tell Rosalind that either. And there's some impressive flying from Apollo. But the funny thing is Gaius had no idea. They were asking Gaius like, where should we hit? Where's where's it gonna blow? And he's just like, there. We're just gonna do it there. And he's literally just a complete guess. But the interesting part of the story is when Rosalind spoke to someone about the visions that she was having, they referred back to an ancient script.
The Pythian prophecies.
Pythian prophecy, about the serpents and the snakes and whatnot.
Between 2 and 10, and then
2 and 10,
yeah, and they were talking about it could represent the snakes that you saw. It could also represent the vipers that are.
Well, Gaius, so 6 tells Gaius the same thing.
Yeah.
At the end, and he was like, "Oh, it's the vipers," and so it's interesting. I think we need to know more about that prophecy if it's going to become a thing.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Basically, getting the fuel and devising a great plan to try and outmaneuver the Cylons. On Caprica, they're just on the run. They're still on the run. Nothing new. He did spot a secondary 6. Yeah,
he did. Well, he basically there was a bit in there where he's like, "Oh, we haven't come across anyone for ages."
Oh yeah, he saw 6, and then they were like, "Oh wait, I saw her. She died on my."
Yeah, we killed her. Yeah.
So and they were like, they ran, and we didn't really get into that. So let's see what happens in this episode, Season 1, Episode 11, Colonial Day. Let's check it out.
Live from Cloud 9, the most luxurious cruise ship in the fleet, it's the Colonial Gang.
Colonial Gang.
It's the first meeting of the Interim Quorum 12, which will coincide with Colonial Day, the 52nd anniversary of the signing of the Articles of Colonization.
Oh, that's what Colonial Day is.
Yeah.
Every delegate chosen so far has been a Rosalind crony. It's a puppet quorum, okay, that will rubber stamp every edict this power mad school teacher will try and...
politics.
Who is this though?
Will be Rosalind lackey, handpicked by the power behind...
Is someone planning something on Colonial Day?
An assassination attempt or something?
Might be.
Vegetarian have chosen the delegate for the Interim Quorum of 12. Who would have guessed it? Tom Zarek.
Oh my God. It's quite a following out there.
Wow. Well, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Can't allow a terrorist to sit in government.
My hands are tied. I don't want to turn him into a martyr.
I can bar him from traveling to Cloud 9.
The last thing I need is for you to start acting like my own personal goon squad. We need to let this play.
That's true. It'll look like they're just silencing anyone who wants. Yeah.
Our shuttle leaves for Cloud 9 at 05:12 tomorrow, so don't be late.
Hello.
Shuttle.
Surprise getaway, just the 2 of you?
I'm going to be handling your security. You've been selected as Caprica's delegate to the Quorum of 12.
Oh.
Politics is the only thing more boring than blood samples.
Parties full of young women, drawn to men of power.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But when the people call me myself.
Security's going to be a bitch. 1,000 different places for a sniper to hide.
Yeah, it's quite open.
Will President Rosalind actually shake the hand of the man many still regard as a terrorist, or will she snub him and, by extension, all people of Sagittarius?
She'll have to shake his hand. She can't get away from it. Yeah, it looked bad. Who the hell is that?
Murderer.
Uh-oh.
You don't belong here, Sarah. Go back.
Easy.
He's not a murderer. He's a freedom fighter, all right?
Excuse me. Lay a hand on anyone else, and you'll be getting to know Galactica's brig.
Well,
everything's in order.
it's pretty good security, I guess.
Colonel Ty.
Oh.
Battlestar Galactica.
Don't cause a scene.
Call me Tom. I don't like to stand on ceremony.
I'm the same way. All this pretension makes me sick.
You're holding up the line.
Alright, so...
Why did you do that?
To get our picture on the front page of every half-baked newsletter and photo service in the fleet.
She doesn't understand the severity of it, does she? Oh, well.
Rosalind's the past, Zarek's the future. A blind man can see that.
Really? Is he? There's too many eyes. Yeah.
That was nice to play.
Thank you.
Just remember, I'm not your enemy.
Say it enough and you'll believe it.
Yeah.
Laya's not wearing any underwear. She's been eyeing you all afternoon.
I mean,
Oh my God, is he really?
might be overthinking it.
Sagittarian moves. The first item on the quorum's agenda should be nominations for vice president.
Otherwise, it's technically like a dictatorship, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
The nomination of Tom Zarek for the vice presidency has been accepted.
Do we have any other
Will
nominees?
remain open for 72 hours for nominations.
Okay. 72 hours.
Thing is, technically, who else could it be, right?
True.
Well, Zarek may have made some new friends in the last few weeks, but there are still plenty of people out there who hate him.
Don't underestimate Zarek. He's charismatic and knows what buttons to push.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same. He knows how to play this game.
Yeah.
We need a candidate. Someone who will quickly win the delegate support.
Established name.
Who are we thinking?
I'm not a politician.
But you know how to get things done. You have kept this
Interesting.
fleet functioning all this time.
You got me, Madam President.
Wow, now this will be interesting to see if he actually beats Tom.
If he wins, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we need not only new leadership, but a whole new way of thinking. Look, there's no economy, there's no market, no industry, no capital. Money is worthless.
He's got a point.
All he's saying is what's wrong. And what is your solution?
President Rosalind and her policies are all about holding on to a fantasy.
Again, you're just moaning at the moment, which is... It's very easy to get people on your side when you start moaning.
Group, not the individual.
Solution
We need
being...
to completely free ourselves of the past and operate as a collective.
That's just a vague statement.
Politician, he's
That's just
never
a
gonna- he's never
vague
gonna
statement.
say-
He's not said anything specific.
Turn that crap off.
Yeah, I was listening to that broadcast.
Okay, we don't need to start this here.
Why don't you just move along out of here and go enjoy the imitation weather?
Don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Apollo.
I don't want no trouble.
He's gonna punch. He's gonna punch him in the... There we go. Oh, I didn't expect him to do that. Is he the one with the briefcase?
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Here we go. It is him. Is Starbuck going to be able to... Oh, well done, Starbuck. Well done.
Are you looking for this?
Oh, shit. Apollo. Fucking hell. All right. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it went well, I guess.
Steal a ship, escape Galactica, and fly her without getting shot to hell.
That's an ambitious plan.
I know.
I've been trying to make sense out of the two women we saw with the Cylons.
Oh, I completely blanked. He doesn't know that they look like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the Cylons could be messing with human DNA?
There we go.
Putting it together, isn't he?
They had these replicated humans infiltrating the colonies, laying the groundwork for the surprise attack.
Well done.
To be fair, the fact that he put it together by himself was pretty
Very
good.
quickly, right?
Means they're capable of complex emotions, maybe even love.
Okay, how did we get that far? you jumped the gun a bit there.
They're not human. No human could do the things.
Well, she's
they've
trying to
done.
justify if he ever finds out that she is.
Yeah.
So.
You gotta be fracking silence. Just like the rest of them.
Well done, Hilo.
Why do you have a summon itinerary? Why circle every public appearance by President Roslin?
So that's who he was going to assassinate.
Because this isn't a trial. This is just you and us in this room.
So they can do whatever they want to.
Mm-hmm.
And that would make us your executioners.
So you might want to cooperate.
This is like bad cop, bad cop.
Yeah, there's no good cops there.
He could still have another shooter on Cloud 9, and if Zarek wins the vote, he is more than capable of ordering your assassination and ascending to the presidency.
Yeah, you did say that.
Zarek's not going to win because I'm not going to let him.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do if people vote for him.
Yeah.
We got balance, and you're next.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting.
What's the point of doing that, though?
Maybe to rattle him, like maybe just make some
before he
rash
makes
decisions.
like another speech or something.
So you're worried about Wallace Gray?
Whatever the people want is fine by me.
Everyone has an agenda. I know I do.
We know you do.
It's my place and my husband's place in the future.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. His name is Valance.
Well, we don't have to worry about if he's got any ties with him. He does have ties with him now.
We gotta get to the president.
Oh, wait, is he dead? Oh, what the... I thought they just knocked him out. He's dead!
Was it murder?
It wasn't suicide.
Murder made to look like...
How'd they get past the Marine Guards?
Through the vent.
Do you think that was a little bit of a time jump? Do you think she told... Ellen told Zarek where Valance was, and Zarek had him taken care of?
Maybe.
Fair to Tom, how could he? He's been in prison for the last 20 years. Now he's had a drastic personality makeover. He's posing like he is the savior to all your ills.
At least Roslin's got Gaius.
Yeah.
With a firm and deep resolve to make tomorrow better, not just for ourselves, but for our children.
I almost...
weirdly enough, he would make a good vice president.
I was going to say...
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say?
Health reasons.
Pulling out. He's pulling out.
Right.
I never thought you'd fit in with the bare-knuckle backstabbing politicians. I guess I was wrong.
Ooh.
I think maybe I think that was maybe a compliment. Or
Yeah, maybe
not.
she's acquired thick skin.
Yeah, that's what I assumed he meant.
Dr. Baltar, are you in here?
Yeah, she's gonna speak to him about it.
It's that speech, man. He's good at speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't have to fucking do it here. Let the guy piss in peace.
I'm voting for your man Gray. Well, he is really great. He's great.
He's about saying he's boring.
Mr. Gray dropped out of the race.
Well, then who do you want me to vote for?
Herself.
I was thinking you.
Me.
It's weird. Six was right. She was like opportunity, right? When she said it. Oh my god.
That didn't take long, did it?
Tom Zarek.
The vote is now 6-5 in favor of Tom
Oh,
Zarek.
damn, I didn't know it was going to be that
will
close.
determine our new vice president. If Zarek gets it, he wins. In the event of a tie, the president will cast the deciding vote.
Oh, this is jokes. Come on, guys, Baltar.
I give you your new vice president, Dr.
Because
Gaius
they said it that it's if it goes to a tie, then
Yeah. Oh my god. From
how does he?
I don't know. I don't know how he just finds himself in these situations. Oh wow.
Oh wow, she did scrub up.
She cleans up good.
So, the bum knee of yours is looking pretty good. And the other one's not too bad either.
Close your mouth there, Apollo.
That was very nicely played.
It actually was.
But there's still a presidential election in 6 months. I'll see you then.
I have no doubt.
I didn't kill Valance.
Oh, shit.
Do we think it was Saul's wife?
No, but why?
Madam President, good evening.
Oh wow, look who showed his face this episode.
Thought you hated these things.
It's Colonial Day. Where else would I be? I'm a patriot. Dr. Baltar. Interesting choice.
I figured the devil you know.
Ooh.
I have a surprise for you.
Uh-oh. Should I be worried?
Yes, 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 be worried. Yes.
Not unless you consider a day in a luxury suite aboard the Rising Star is something to be worried about.
Oh.
And while you're there, you might want to talk to a few people about your future.
What?
Oh, Ellen.
This woman.
I suppose she does mean well, but
she's not. Do we think she's gone the right way about it?
I mean, she nodded to Tom there. No, she's. I don't know. It's like, you know, like when someone's misguided. Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, there's another one. What are you gonna do? Oh, she's gonna spot you. Oh, she doesn't have to look up, apparently.
Oh, he's gonna see the other boomer.
Oh my god. Okay, this is just blown it all up. We have questions for you.
He's coming back to him now. This is it.
Come with me. Hello.
Yeah, you lost him.
Yeah. Gone to shit.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
That was bound to happen at some point. Although it's, do you know what? It's annoying because it's like I mean, it's not annoying, but it's like they got so far. I didn't actually think that he would actually see another version of Boomer or Sharon or whichever one you want to call him.
Yeah.
But the fact that he did, and now he's like, you're right. He did put 2 and 2 together very quickly. And be like, oh yeah, they're experimenting and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know where he's going to go now, or how he's going to get off that planet, or what's going to happen between those two.
I think he's going to be okay with it. I think he's into her so much that that she's going to try and console him, and it's going to work.
But the question is, what makes her, like, I suppose, what makes her different? I know, obviously, he loves her and whatever, but technically, she's still a Cylon.
Yeah.
Sol's wife,
Ellen.
She means well because she's looking out for Sol and whatever. But I don't know if she's trying to be.
She cares about herself, and she does care about Sol, but she's.
I think she goes about it the wrong way. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sol seems quite content where he is, in the position that he's in.
Yeah.
He's not power hungry. He's not kind of.
No.
He's just a straight shooter. So it's a bit. It's interesting. I mean, the fact that she's not literally, but she's kind of aligned herself with Tom.
Part of that is I don't think she thinks Rosalind is good enough in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, in a weird way, like what he was saying about the campaign and whatever, about, you know, it does make sense. But then he also, like you said, he doesn't have offer a solution. Yeah, as in, like, obviously people are working, they're maintaining stuff.
He was waffling a lot. He's basically saying like sometimes what the people want it, like when the people are moaning about stuff, all he's doing is saying exactly the same. He's just echoing that moan and like, oh, he's moaning the same way we moan. He must get what we get, and so he's probably the next person to put in this politics 101.
The fact that she chose Gaius, I mean, he's one lucky SOB. Like he had a hand in blowing up the planets. He
had a hand. He was like probably the major component in that happening.
Well, he was one of the major components that actually happened. Yeah, if not. But the fact that he's
then he had to create the silent detection unit. Then he has in charge of all the Bloods, and now he's vice president.
it's weird. It is weird.
Well, if he's vice president, he clearly won't be doing the blood stuff anymore, will he? Will he?
Probably will.
Okay.
Probably will. But yeah, that was I did not see that happening. But then also it's kind of like, well, it makes sense to keep one of the main characters as a vice president, because otherwise it's just going to be a random person that they're going to have to introduce into the fold.
Also, who did kill Valance?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, who actually killed?
Is that something we missed? Because it went, I didn't kill Valance, and it was just Rosalind, just with a deadpan look on her face. I didn't understand that properly.
Yeah, I don't.
Who would kill him, and for what gain? Zarek.
I thought it was Ellen.
What would Ellen have to gain for it?
Well, it's more. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but it's more a case of that she proves herself. No, I don't know.
Because the aim is to kill Rosalind, right? Because obviously they were talking about the fact that he had all of Rosalind's like meetings and like where she's going to be, itinerary. So it would make sense for Zarek to do it, unless he's lying and saying he didn't do it. But that wouldn't make any sense. I actually believe him saying I didn't do it. So yeah, we might need help with that in the comments. Who did it and why? What motive? Didn't fully get that bit.
Unless we don't actually know. Like, as in,
unless we're not supposed to know yet, and it's just we're supposed to be lurching in the wind. That's not a phrase. But yeah, I actually want to. You know what? The ending bit had me more curious than anything else. I want to know how Healer's going to be dealing with the Caprica Sharon, that new discovery more than anything else. So I hope we deal with that in the next episode. And once again, like I said it before, I want a Caprica-centric episode. I want one whole Caprica-centric episode.
I think until we get it, we'll probably be like Caprica-centric.
Caprica-centric.
Yeah.
But yeah, unlucky Zarek. Better luck next time. Great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.